evening, Mr. Moderator, ladies and gentlemen, fellow candidates. I'm Fran, the candidate for Loughborough District. I have lived at Moon's Corners for 35 years. For those of you that don't know where it is, it's the intersection of Rutledge Road and Sydenham Road with my fine husband, John. I've made notes tonight, so I'll stay on track. In the past, I've served as a councillor for South Frontenac Township, Loughborough District, and as chair of the Committee of Adjustment, as well as chair of various other committees of council. We also represent the township on the Cattaraugus Regional Conservation Authority, and many more things, but I want to get to the points of issues. There are a number of issues. This election, specific ones in the Loughborough District, and other issues that affect Loughborough District as well as the other three districts. The first one I've heard the most about while campaigning. Sydenham water is a concern to many in the village of Sydenham, not only for the huge debt, but their concern is the water safe to drink? This issue must be addressed by the new council in a very public manner, without delay. Thereby, all questions are answered for their users. Little Long Lake Road is another issue. The new council must, by bylaw, address this road issue. I support the extension of snow plowing on the eastern end of the road, which would include the residents that have been constructed over the last number of years. And on the western end of the road, on behalf of the residents, through council, I would request an earlier scheduling of snow plowing. Now, there's homes out in there, and they're paying around $7,000 a year, and they're not getting any service. This hasn't been looked at since 2002, and things have changed in there from a development point of view. So that's one of the chores that need to be done. User fees is another issue in the district halls. A good example is Perth Road, Harris Park. Now, there's one that shouldn't have a user fee because it was deeded to the township of Loughborough prior to 1998 amalgamation. It was deeded without no fees and in perpetuity for the use of the local people. At that time, Loughborough Township. Lanes. There's policy on lanes must make sense with regard to safety and emergency services. I've used the example of Norman Lane, and if I'm elected, I would be prepared to sit on a committee of council to develop a plan to deal with this problem.
Thanks, Fran.
Okay, thank you.
Mark?